Welcome to the Jolt to JNL podcast. I am your coach and friend, Jennifer Nicole, and today we are launching the 19th book co-authored by myself, Jennifer Nicole, and Alka Sharma. I am beyond excited to bring Alka Sharma on. She's my co-author. She's hailing from Toronto, Canada. She is an amazing real estate investor, guru, and also a published author. Her first book just made legendary success, skyrocketing her to best-selling status. And here we are right now launching this book together. Give a round of applause to the one and only Alka Sharma, who is the co-author of this amazing book, The Successful Path to Financial and Physical Success. I am so excited. Hello there, Alka. How are you today?
Been
Amazing.
incredible. It's
Yes.
truly is incredible. This is the day. Absolutely.
I want to say something that I was just tooting your horn when I was looking at this book, thinking, what a just winning streak we've been on, and that you are a real estate investor. You are a financial guru. You give so many great nuggets of expertise in this book that even when I'm reading it over and reading the Kindle version, and this is available worldwide, by the way, I am now just getting like this wellspring of just solidifying everything that I already know, but then also gaining a whole new source of knowledge, gaining our lights. Now, for our audience members, I know who you are. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone that's tuning in. Give us a little bit of a mini bio and tell us more about yourself.
Well, welcome to this podcast, everyone. My name's Alka Sharma. Thank you, Jennifer, for that beautiful introduction. My name's Alka Sharma. I'm a real estate investor in Toronto. Prior to getting to real estate, which
Yeah.
most of you may or may not know, I was actually in the health and fitness space. I ran a successful boutique style studio for the past 6 years. When COVID hit, easily transitioned as a real estate investor. So Jennifer and I are looking forward to sharing so many nuggets with you on this podcast.
Wow. You know what? You are incredible. And I love your story, how you became from the cocoon, the butterfly, and you're continuing on this metamorphosis. The love of being successful brought us together, us being our own Cinderella story, where we went from, metaphorically speaking, wiping and cleaning the floors to now living in our own type of castle and having our dream life and creating our own fairy tale. This is the blueprint we're giving to everyone here. We joined our lights. And I just want to say, whether you are, doing a workout with your body, or you are like Alka, real estate investing. We love your Instagram, how you're going all around looking at the different properties to invest in, or, like me doing a fitness competition and you're investing
Yes.
in your fitness. No matter where you are, everyone watching, you can gain so much insight. You're going to gain what to do on how to get physically fit and also financially fit. Why is that important, Alka, that we have the holistic approach of both the mind, body, and spirit, the body, the temple, and then also the buying power? Where women, you want a fat wallet. Look, I can't even zip it closed. It's so fat, but you want a skinny waist. Fat wallet, skinny waist. Why is it important to have the best of both worlds?
Well, it is very important because the economy, this is what
Yes.
it boils down to, especially the age, the
Mm,
time that we are living in. The
yes.
economy has changed.
Yes.
We have shifted.
Yep.
And Jennifer is no longer about working, for example, $25 an hour. It's not about the hourly wage, because if you, in your mindset, are thinking about the hourly wage, you're
Wow.
not able to then think about how are you going to have that financial stability for your families. So having
That's so
the
true.
mindset of getting rid of the $25 an hour, don't
Mm,
limit yourself,
mm,
but
mhm.
instead think about, okay, where is my financial future? How is it going to, what do I need to do to gain that financial future for me and my family? So I will
Wow.
say it's very important changing your mindset from a $25 an hour to say, to a
Mm,
goal that is
mhm.
going to be realistic for you to attain.
Yes. I love that. Stop trading your time for money. Actually, set yourself up for success to have that residual income. By the way,
Yes.
we are both boss
Yes.
babes of the biohacking supplement industry. And that right there is a way for you to make money in your sleep, for you to get residual income, for you, like with the financial investing in the real estate, for you to get money, your ROI. So stop trading your time for money and get financially fit. And I'm wearing my green jacket to showcase, the green energy of the prosperity and the abundance, and invest in yourself. I love the way we laid out this book. We have to give a proper shout out to Sierra Range Jones, our amazing publisher of
Yes.
Live Limitless. She took our manuscript and she ran with it. And I have to also just give my co-author Alka Sharma the biggest pat on the back and a cyber hug. And I can't wait to hug you next week when I'm in
I
Toronto
know, right? Yeah.
for our big book launch and your birthday month and the Boss Babe biohacking event. And we're going to go to Drake's house and do some real
Yes. Yeah.
estate and our
Absolutely.
master
We're
class,
going to do it.
the
Yes.
whole whirlwind. I just want to say thank you to Sierra for taking her manuscript and making it a book, and speed and leverage. See, when you're a successful businesswoman, a CEO, and I'm talking to all the leaders out there, maybe you lost your fire, maybe you lost your light, maybe you're burnt out. Alka and I are here together to put that gas in your tank and for you to run with it so you can be a winner in your arena, whether it's a fitness competition or with real estate, whether it
Mhm,
is
mhm.
with investing or allocating your funds. I like to use the phrase allocating your funds rather than budgeting. Allocating your funds so you can retire and stop working. And also, I got this from you. Alka says, stop working for money, make your money work for
For you.
you. For
Yes.
you. I
Exactly.
love
You
how
have to.
you
Hmm.
have to.
Hmm.
I love how
Hmm.
we laid out this book. We talk about your successful path to financial and physical fitness, your winning wealth and health formula. Alk and I have coined this trademark phrase: empower your wealth, energize your health. Why is it important to empower your wealth? How did you empower your wealth? Because honestly, we were all at one time in our journey not so empowered with our wealth. What did you do? Did you do classes, courses, educate yourself? Did you reclaim your power? What did you do, Alka?
That's a great question, Jennifer. And what I will share, to empower oneself, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the adversities that you have gone through, or you may be going through, or you may know someone who is going through a situation. But what I like to say is your setback is your
Mm.
comeback. Your
Whoa,
setback is
yes,
your
yes.
comeback to be the most powerful woman. And now I want to go back into like, how can you really empower yourself? When you're probably thinking, well, that's easier said than done. And no, it is easy, because what you need to do when you find yourself that you have gone through those circumstances,
Right.
to empower yourself, Jennifer,
That's
I
right.
had to, what did I do? Number one, I had to learn skills.
Mm,
So you
yes.
have to, because if you have no support, and I was broke, I was emotionally, mentally, and financially broke. I had no support around me, and I had to be the one to navigate my life for me and my kids. I had two small kids at that time. So it's very important that I had to develop the skill set. So go back to college, learn a skill, whether it be a language, whether it be, any skill that you
Yes.
have this, that is your strength. And you know that when you go back into the workforce, you can command,
Ooh,
money that is an asset to you. So basically, Jennifer, what I did, I went back to college
that's right.
and I learned computers application, Word,
Wow.
PowerPoint,
Yes.
Excel, because I knew that this for me
Mhm.
was really going to give me the confidence. And women,
Mm.
ladies, listen to this podcast, listen
Yes.
over and over again to us, because
Yes.
what we are sharing with you, what do you
Yes.
need to do? And
That's it.
prepare your life, because any eventualities will come about. As the
Mm.
recession is going to hit,
Yep.
unemployment is going to come. Prepare
Yep.
yourself for the
Right.
best version of you. This is how you become
That's it.
empowered.
And you
Yeah.
know what I want to add to that? You have to really kind of just boil down your brilliant points, skill up. Look at your skills. You have to skill up,
Yes.
get in the
Yes.
trenches, go behind the scenes when you're working and doing your today's back when you have a break, do your online certifications, go back to school, I've had my real estate license for 5 years. I'm now skilling up. I hired a pit bull of a real estate coach to get my skills razor sharp, not like a fuzzy flashlight, but like a sniper, so I can be effective and efficient. So listen to Alka, listen to what she's saying. Skill up. She went back to school. You can empower yourself. And she became money. What does that mean? Being the manifesting queen and doing monthly manifesting workshops and master classes. What Alka did there, she became money. She educated herself. She put value into herself. When I'm training for fitness competitions, I'm adding value to myself. What you are doing, are you adding value or are you leaking it out? Are you letting it out? Are you just going dull? You got to keep your winning edge sharp. And by the way, I have to give
Absolutely.
everyone, yes, reading, watching this, a little sneak peek. This is so fresh off the press that this is just the proof. We're international. Alka is in Canada. I'm in the United States. Alka's in Toronto. I'm in Miami, Florida. So we have different, shipping and whatnot. But I want to tell you this. I'm grateful to have this in our hands. We have the Kindle that you can download right now. You can go to Amazon, any major bookstore, online. The distribution is worldwide. But I want to say that this is so fresh, hot off the press that we have the proof, but you can get your copy today. And I want to give you a little sneak peek. Should we give them a little sneak peek about the table
Yeah,
of
let's do it.
contents, Alka?
Let's do
Okay,
it.
let's
Let's do
go.
it.
So,
Yeah.
so we have an open letter to everyone that reads this book. Congratulations. You're in the right place at the right time. This is a divine miracle. This book is going to shift your trajectory. It's going to empower you. Just like Alka said, it's going to catapult you from going nowhere fast to going somewhere very quickly. Then we have our introduction together. We have your game plan, because being a coach and Alka is an expert, we're going to give you a game plan, a blueprint. We also want you to take this seriously. We have you sign a contract to yourself, promising not to flake out on your goals and to keep your eye on the prize and to never give up on your dreams. Then Alka starts with chapter 1, building your financial foundation. Then I go to chapter 2, sculpting success. Chapter 3, Alka, growing your wealth strategies. She's got solid strategies for financial health and the basics of real estate investing. Then back to me, chapter 4, fueling your body, nutrition essentials. Alka then in chapter 5 talks about investing in your future, creating sustainable. I love that word, how she uses the word sustainable financial habits and essential tips. Back to me, chapter 6, strength training for life, building muscles and resilience. Then in 7, Alka talks about navigating market when it's just like volatile and it's all up and down, financial strategies for stability. I love that. And allocating your funds. In chapter 8, I talk about heart health. Chapter 9, Alka writes about diversifying your portfolio. So essential. I mean, I'm not even, we have 18 chapters. I'm halfway through. I mean, should I just stop right there? We should have broken this up in 2 books. I'm going to continue to really make sure everyone sees the wealth of knowledge. This isn't fluff, but this is hardcore information that's going to give you power. So then I
Absolutely.
talk in chapter
Yes.
10, flexibility and balance. Chapter 11, Alka, real estate investing, building wealth through property. Put a star on chapter 11. Chapter 12, mindful living, stress management, so important. We want to make sure that you are rich and relaxed, not wealthy and worried. Chapter 13, Alka talks about retirement planning, so important. We'll touch on that in a
Yeah.
little bit in the podcast. I then in
Right.
chapter 14 talk about rest and recovery. You can't burn your candle at both ends. Make sure, I like to say, sleeping your way to the top, meaning you go to bed early and you wake up early, because then you'll get to the top with good health habits of sleeping, good sleep hygiene. Alka in chapter 15 talks about planning and preserving wealth for generations, generational wealth, which is important. We want to pass this down to our family. Chapter 16, I talk about lifelong wellness, sustainability, enhancing and embracing health and wealth for a fulfilling long life, longevity. And Alka in chapter 17 talks about harnessing the power of mindfulness for financial well-being. And then we actually combine our lights together in the end, and we do a bonus chapter. We give you positive affirmations for the wealthy and healthy. So I want to ask you, Alka, as you look back on this wellspring of knowledge, does it just blow your mind the
It really does
incredible
blow my
value?
mind. You know, it's
Yeah.
just so incredible, Jennifer. I just want to just touch bit. I just want to touch on that because this is so beautiful. You know, we've got the book. And it's just so beautifully crafted, and the viewers listening are going to get immense knowledge because of our hard work that we are putting together. And you know what's beautiful, Jennifer? What I really love is the last part, the affirmations, because
Yes.
most of us do not affirm to ourselves as to the body we want, the wealth we aspire to have. If we don't affirm to ourselves the moment we wake up, then you are not going to achieve. You can write your goals, amazing, but with your goals is to affirm to yourself daily. This is what I do when I'm driving, when I'm walking, whatever I'm doing, I'm always affirming because
That's it.
this in your subconscious mind is
Yes.
going to help you. So Jennifer, this is what I love about the
Wow.
last chapter,
Mhm.
the
I
affirmation.
agree.
So
I agree. And I'm
powerful.
going to, you know
So
what, you've
powerful.
inspired me. You're so inspirational. That's why I love our podcast. I love collaborating with you on these amazing projects. I love to see your social media. And by the way, everyone here, let me just drop a little sneak peek. Alka and I will be actually creating an entire course around this book, giving you golden nuggets. A lot of people have come out. How can I get my real estate license? They've asked me. They've even asked me, I see Alka investing in properties. How do I invest in properties? Well, you actually now with this future course, we're going to record and put into an online course program.
Mhm.
You are actually going to learn from the pros. You're going to learn how Alka, she's going to talk a little bit more in depth on how to real estate invest in real estate. I'll talk about how this necessary steps on how to get your real estate license and what maybe brokerage you should go to, scripts for FISBOs and expired leads and what software to use when you're dialing for dollars and smiling and dialing other people that want you can serve with your expertise and services. So hold on that. We're going to be cooking that up, but let's go back to
Right.
the, you just inspire me so much. We're going to talk about these affirmations on the bonus chapter, page 257. I
Yeah,
am abundant in wealth and health. I am attracting prosperity effortlessly. I am grateful for the abundance in my life. I'm attracting prosperity with every positive thought. I'm attracting wealth with every positive action I take. I'm surrounded by opportunities to grow my wealth exponentially. These are powerful affirmations. So I want to say exactly,
absolutely. Yes.
I have to add to that. One of my favorite parts of our collaboration book here is also the quiz. Do you think we should give them a little sample, a couple of
We
quiz
should.
questions?
Yes, I think we
Okay.
should.
Everyone,
Let's do
take your
it.
pen out and I want you to write either yes or no. And we're going to maybe
Uh-huh.
do 5. And there's actually, just so you know, there are actually 20 questions. We have a note section here. So it's a very interactive book. It is a
Yes.
workbook. You're going to want
Yes.
to put little tags and put little bookmarks and your favorite parts and get your highlighters out. So I'm going to start with the first 5 questions. Everyone watching this, put in the comments below your answer. Number 1, do you believe that you deserve to live a life of abundance and prosperity? Sadly enough, Alka, a lot of people are blocking their own wealth, their own
They are.
money, their own opportunities because they don't believe that they're worthy and they don't want to call that attention to themselves of being a successful person because they get a lot of judgment, they got a lot of jealousy, they get a lot of people saying, oh, you can't do it and criticizing them. So I'm telling you, Alka and I are telling you to step out of that darkness and into the light. Number 2, are you committed to taking daily actions to improve your financial situation? You got to say a resounding yes. Why is that important? Elaborate on that real quick. Why is that important to commit to taking daily actions to improve your financial situation?
Because saying is cheap. Saying
Hello.
is not going to be, it's not integral. If you write it down, and when you write it down, implementation is the speed of implementation. When you write your goals, do you
Yeah.
implement? And most people,
Yes.
Jennifer, they write the goals, but they do not implement. They don't take actions. So it
Hello.
is very important. You got to take actions with and with your goals. So it's got to be an alignment, and this is how you are going to achieve your goals that you set out. So it's very important.
That is so beautiful. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than
And
words,
words,
right?
yes, they
People are
sure
so
do. Yeah,
caught
yeah.
in that cycle of learning, 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 and not executing, not
Hmm.
implying. It's like the over learning is like almost a disease, and they just can't break out of it to actually execute because they have that reluctance. They have the phone call reluctance. They don't want to call and make that deal happen. They have the learning reluctance. Oh, not now. It's not a good time. They make excuses. So powerful. Number 3, do you believe that your health is just as important as your wealth? Wow. See, people will neglect their health and they'll go all about making their businesses their priority, and vice versa. They'll go
Yes.
just in the deep end for their fitness and they're broke. So we want to give you that balance. Number 4, are you willing to make your self-care and wellness activities in your daily routine a priority? See, we
Mm-hmm.
have to make that top priority. Last but not least, yes or no, everybody listening, are you committed to acting and achieving, setting and achieving financial goals for yourself? This is so important. I want you to lead with that because you are so successful, overly accomplished, best-selling author. You're speaking here, speaking there. You have successful businesses, real estate. Why did you feel that it was important early on in your career when you kind of really had this reinvention of the alpha female Alka Sharma, who is on top of her game, financially fit, physically fit? What type of financial goals did you set for yourself, and why did you find that important?
Wow, that's a great question, Jennifer. The reason why financial success was so detrimental to me, because
Yes.
having been in the situation that I was after my marriage had dissolved,
Right.
being financially broke mentally and emotionally in that situation that I was in, it really allowed me to see, have that self realization as to what was really important. What
Mm,
was my life going
yeah,
to be? And how was it going to look like? And
right,
when we have the life that we have gone through, whether you were broke or we in debt,
right,
you
right.
have to be the one, Jennifer.
That's
You
right.
have to be the one to
That's it.
say that, today is that day. Enough
That's
is
it.
enough. I've
Enough is
been
enough.
living broke. I've been
That's
in
it.
debt. So financially, you have to
Mm,
start to prepare yourself. And this is what I was doing. For me, it
nope.
was so
Yeah,
important because I knew I had two small kids that
yes,
wanted, not that I
yes,
had to, but I wanted to create a life for
yes.
all of us. In
Wow, I
that
want to say
moment,
something. Yeah, I
yes,
want to
yes,
take the sledgehammer because you just hammered those points in.
I
You
didn't.
said,
Oh,
I am
yes,
not, I'm going to bring the hammer out because you know what? You said, enough is enough. I am going to
right.
never, ever again find
Yes.
myself in a
Uh-huh.
situation where I'm financially dependent on another person that can just all of a sudden on a whim just whatever, pull the rug underneath my feet. I will never let that happen again. And I'm talking to a lot of women out there because I saw that happen to my mom and a lot of people, they really put their financial security in someone else's hands. And that
Right.
right there is
Yes.
dangerous. So Alka said, no more. And you felt that pain. It was almost like you hit rock bottom. And we've all been there where rock bottom is the best place to build your most successful future. And you said, you know what? Come hell or high water, I'm going to make my life the best life. I'm going to skill up, go back to school, become financially independent. Not only that, financially
Exactly.
successful. I want my wealth to be loud. I don't need to tell people I'm wealthy. They're going to see it. They're going to see how I dress. And that I want to segue to that. So I'm bringing the hammer down. You brought the hammer down. You said, no more women. Everyone out
Yeah.
there say, no
Well,
more, no more, no more. I demand more. Get a little angry.
absolutely.
Sometimes we
Yes.
got to have those situations happen to us where we get angry like that. Women are too
Mhm.
passive. We're too nice. And I talked about this earlier on in my live workout today where we need to be aggressive. Aggressive doesn't mean beating people up. It means that you have to put your foot down. You have to put the hammer down and say no more, healthy boundaries. I'm going to take care of
Right.
myself financially and I'm going to learn what I need to do. And you've done it so good and you are consistent at it and you've not years later you're only getting more successful. There's a compound effect. And you wrote in one of your chapters here, it's all about
Yeah.
being finding the right formula of success. Location, location, location. You talk about in your real estate investing, the right price, the right ROI. And I just want to ask you this, leading to the next question. When you said no more, and I'm going to make it the rest of my life the best of my life, what do you want our audience to remember right now? Maybe they're in the same situation where they're like, they don't know where to start. Where should they start? What should they do?
Great question.
Yeah.
What you should do when you're
Yeah.
finding yourself in a situation that, you feel paralyzed, you feel there's no
Wow.
hope, you
Yeah.
feel there's no life left in you, what you need to do, and what I did, is to go internal, is to
Hmm.
go internal and have that realization. Ask yourself, who am I? And when you
Ooh,
are
good.
asking yourself this, and Jennifer, this is so powerful. This is what I did.
Taking
When
notes.
I asked myself, who am
Yeah.
I after my divorce?
Oh, I love
I
this.
asked myself, who am I?
Mm,
What am I? How is my life going to work out? And you will get the answers. So for me, what happened in that moment as I went internal, deep down into my core as to what was happening around me. And so, what I did, to answer to your question, Jennifer, what I did, I used to have that self actualization, to have that reality that really stuck in. Oh my gosh, I am alone now. And as you said, Jennifer, when you feel that you are alone,
yeah,
that is your best time. That is
that's it.
your gateway
That's it.
to come back
Yes.
and to be the best
Mm,
version of
mm,
you.
mm. So powerful. I love
Definitely.
that. I want to
Mhm.
say thank you because you just really just gave me chills, electric, just voltage, joltage through my entire body when I heard you say that because I feel you and it's like an empath and I'm so closely knit with you being, business associates and co-authors, and I feel you. And I want everyone to know that Alka's coming from such a pure place of wanting to really help someone out there that's silently suffering. Maybe you don't
Mhm.
know where to start, but you want to be a financial investor. She gives all of her tips here. This is the blueprint. Maybe you feel life has just left you feeling lethargic, chronic fatigue, exhausted, foggy brain, a little bit down, a little moody blues, a little bit depressed, but with fitness, you can reignite it. And I want to add to your brilliant points. Everyone out there, listen to what Alki said. She said, who am I? I almost want to add something, and maybe I'm a mind reader, but I think
Right.
you were actually saying, who do I want to become? Who do I want to become now? Who is the dream Alka Sharma? She's financially independent. She is dresses well. She has nice watch, nice jewelry, nice clothes. She is well to do. She's affluent. She's well traveled. She's a VIP queen. She's a boss babe. She owns her time. She shows up, and I'm going to start showing up as this woman, as this dream version of myself. And I believe in the abundant version of myself. And I'm going to say something out
Yes.
there. I don't want everyone out there for me just to tell you lies and to make you feel good. I want to actually kind of be like tough love coach and be raw, real, uncut, and uncensored and say, you are all living way below your potential. Alka and I are
Absolutely.
here.
Yes.
Yes, Alka and I are here
Yes.
to empower you. So if you stay on this little meek and mild path that you're on, it's going to soon go down like the Niagara Falls. We want to help you go up, skill
Right.
up, learn up. It starts with this book. Get it now at Amazon.com. Just look under Alka Sharma and Jennifer Nicole Lee, The Successful Path to Financial and Physical Fitness, Your Winning Wealth and Health Lifestyle Formula. It's a lifestyle. What did you want to add to that, Alka?
Exactly. Jennifer, those are amazing points. Thank you for sharing that. And I just want to tag along that you always have to every day.
Mm,
You
yeah,
have to make known as
yeah,
to who is your ideal self. Exactly what
yes,
Jennifer just said, Jennifer. Your
yeah,
dream self, your
yeah,
ideal self, and your real self.
that's it.
So that, and if
That's
when
it.
you make a list of your ideal self, who do
That's
you want to
right.
be? Who do you
That's
want to
right.
become? And when you do this, repetition is the mastery.
That's
And
it.
when we
That's so
do this,
true.
this is what I want to share, Jennifer. When we
Yeah.
do this, finding our real self and your ideal self, this is so powerful because now subconsciously you
Yeah.
become stronger, you become empowered, and now you begin to
Yeah.
take those actions
That's
to
right.
really making that life work for you and your health and financially as well.
Absolutely. And I just want to say so many golden nuggets there. I could listen to you talk all the time. By the way, you rocked the Boss Babe event February this past
That
year.
was
And now
amazing.
it was
Yes.
many more
Yes.
times to come. We're going to do our online courses and everything. And I
Mhm.
love what you said is that you show up as your ideal self. Show up as her. She's on time. She's professional. She's punctual. She uses every minute wisely. She doesn't
Yes.
waste time. She wears nice clothes. She shows up polished, pulled together, professional, and poised. And also, I want to say, we have monetized our lifestyle. Alk and I are now being financially compensated for sharing products that we love in the Boss Babe event. Please reach out to us. Also, with all the other great things with our e-course that we're launching around the book, you want to make sure you sign up for the courses. We'll be recording those fresh here in the fall later on this year in Q4 of 2024 with a launch in 2025. New year, new you, new money, new success, new fitness, local fitness.
That's
And I
right.
just love that. I just want to say when we're younger, maybe it was the dream was, get married, have kids, and have that kind of fairy tale, which is great. But then as you get older, you realize, wow, things maybe have little twists and turns, and we found ourselves in certain situations. So everyone out there, it's never too late to create your fairy tale. What Alka did, becoming the top one, a highly sought after investor, very smart, very successful, traveling, accolades, awards, speaking engagements. I'm just like in awe of you. And what I learned about you from watching how successful you are is that you believe that real estate is a tangible asset that can appreciate over time.
Yes.
When we're younger, maybe we could slide by and kind of get on a little bit of a lower budget and kind of be broke, but kind of get by. But when you get older, assets are very attractive. Assets are very sexy. Why is it important over time that you actually add owning real estate to your portfolio and diversifying it? Why is that important, Alka?
Real estate, it is so important because, and it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter because of the market.
Right.
The markets, as we know, have shifted. We're in the buyer's market. September,
Yeah.
October, we'll be going to the seller's market. But real estate, and which is why I love investing in real estate, because no matter what the market, upturn, downside, downturn,
Yeah.
real estate is always going to give you the cash flow on your property and
Cash
the
flow. Two
return
words,
on your
cash
investment.
flow.
Exactly,
Oof.
cash flow. And
Mm.
this is what you want. If you have an amazing property in the right location, you will
Mhm.
cash flow on that property.
That's it.
And this is
That's
what
it.
you want. And then after you've had that one success on the property, have 10 more, because then it just multiplies, it compounds. And this is what I love about real estate. Investing in assets, you can never go wrong. And later on, or maybe in another show, we'll be talking about legacy planning. We'll be talking about
Yes.
generational wealth. That is so
Yes.
important, but you got to start now.
That's
When
it.
you start now having that financial stability for you and your family, because as I just said, you don't know how the economy is going to go. We may hit a recession, but we have to predict. We have to
That's it.
go forward. We have to
Yes.
forecast. We have to
Yes.
forecast as to what it's going to come about. Even at your job, you have a 9 to 5 job. Do you
Yes.
not know that AI is going to replace you?
Wow.
Start to prepare yourself now. Exactly. It is
Yes.
so important that we need to prepare ourselves now, Jennifer, for no matter what
It's
job we
so
are in,
true. Yes.
prepare
Yes. And it's
yourself for the
no, I love
future.
that you're saying, like, listen, let me give you a forewarning. Things are going
Yes,
up,
you
the
have to.
inflation, and
Yeah.
and women, for some reason, we got to remove the blocks about talking about money and actually talking about physical fitness to so you look attractive. There's two big blocks that women have, and I don't know why. We got to break that spell, and you are just broke that for a lot of people. So I want to say thank you so much. It's okay to talk about money. It's okay to talk about setting yourself up for success so you have a long-term game plan so you can live off of your dividends. You are getting more investment opportunities, and you're actually wired your brain to scour and to scan those opportunities, because being a real estate investor, you're looking for those deals. And I love how you
Right.
show that on your Instagram, and you take us with you. And it's so important because even land, like I just said, I don't want any more gifts. If you want to buy me something, buy me some land. But you know what I mean? Or just it makes sense, because when you own assets when you get older are so attractive
Mhm.
because you own something in your name and you can pass it down. It's generational wealth, and it's so empowering. And I just want to say, whenever I just go into this book and even the Kindle, it talks about strength training for your mind and body,
Mhm.
strength training for your flexing your financial freedom. So important. So as we kind of wrap this up, and I could do a whole nother, we're going to do a whole course on this, but I just want to give everyone a teaser when they're going to do our giveaway.
Uh-huh.
What is the future? We're talking about AI, we're talking about real estate. And the great thing is that real estate is only going up in value. It's never going to depreciate. It's only going up in value. And what you said is so important. Everyone out there watching, heed our warning. The cost of living is so expensive. It's only
Yes.
going to get
Mhm.
worse. I'm surprised they haven't even started just charging for oxygen. So do what you can now. Ask us
I
your
know.
questions,
Yeah.
reach out to us. You can reach
Mhm,
out through
mhm.
Alka social media, my social media. And so why is it important to you also to create health? I love that you said you come from a background also owning your own boutique style physical fitness facility, and then now you do real estate. Why are both important? The holistic approach, the yin and the yang, so you have both for the balanced lifestyle of success.
Absolutely. Great question. When it comes to success, it is very important that we encompass everything.
Yes.
As we talked about, your health is not, when it comes to that component of
Hmm.
it's not just your health. We can't just focus on the health, but we can't just focus on the wealth
That's
and
right.
think, okay, well, I'm rich. Or
That's
we
it.
can't just focus on, but
That's right.
I'm broke or I'm in debt and I don't know what to do. But
Hmm.
you do know what to do because the power is in your hands.
That's
And
it.
this is what Jennifer and I are going to be sharing with you. The power is in your hands.
It is.
Why is it important to encompass the holistic approach? Because we can never do one without the other.
That's
If
right.
you're focusing, if you're wanting, is a better word. If you're
Ooh, I love it.
wanting to create the wealth, the lifestyle that you truly want, to be
That's right.
financially independent, Jennifer, this is what
That's
I
right.
love to share with the women, is to be financially independent.
Mm,
This is
so
what you need to
true.
do. This is what you
That's
need
it.
to
You have to
do.
be financially independent. You have to have your own
Exactly.
cookie pot, cookie jar of money somewhere hidden. So you have your money, you have
Yes.
your success there. And I love what you said. It's so important that women also take care of themselves. I believe, to answer that question myself, it's
Mhm.
one hand washes the other. Being in the fitness industry, the life coaching industry, being in the industry of success, you got to look successful. People are
Right.
waking up at 11, going to bed at 2. They're obviously not sleeping their way to success. They're actually sleeping their way down because they're not getting their rest. They look disheveled. Pull yourself together. You don't need to be glammed out all the way, but put on a nice little makeup, put your hair together, put something nice on, look affluent. People judge. I hate to say this, but people will judge you if they want to have you as their listing agent. They're going to be like, okay, what type of car are they driving? What does she look like? Let me size them up. People are sizing you up all the
Oh
time.
yeah.
So,
Hmm.
so when you're
Hmm.
working out, it shows, it sends out this vibration. Oh, I have self-respect. I am deserving. I am
Hmm.
worthy. I respect myself. So everyone out there, you cannot up your self-care game enough. Workout, exercise, and community is so important. I want to go ahead and invite everyone to join our online community. Alka as a
Hmm.
member, go to the VIPqueens.com. You get live workouts, community, accountability, coaching with me, incredible community, global community of like-minded women. Join us there. And if you're interested also in the Boss Babe opportunity, Alka is a Boss Babe, I'm a Boss Babe. We have collagen that works. This is a way for you to get paid to age in reverse. We're going to a huge conference in Toronto next week in Meadowvale, right there in Toronto. So I'm excited. Like, we have wealth and abundance
Right.
and success pouring from 360. So I just want to say that we have become the woman that we wanted to become. We look at
Hmm.
ourselves now. Last year, we're like, this is who I wanted to become. We're on this evolution. So, in closing, what final remarks and comments, or maybe just a thank you to our publishing team, or anything you want to say in closing to our global audience?
Well, I do want to say thank you to to everyone who's tuned into this podcast, because what is important and the takeaway from today's podcast is
Yes,
to being on that journey of being broke or you are in debt and you
yeah,
find yourself there is no way out.
that's it.
Know that there is a way out, to know that you are empowered enough to take the matter in your hands, not in someone else's hands, but
That's
in
it.
your hands, so that you know you are going to live that life of financial independence that you truly deserve.
Wow, bravo. Rewind that, everybody.
Yes.
Say that as an affirmation. Listen to what Alka said. Play that in the morning. She's going to fuel your fire. We've combined our lights. And I also love what you even just say in chapter 3. I was just thumbing through our beautiful best-selling book here, and it just hit me. You talk about how money serves three primary purposes: saving, spending, and investing, achieving that balance. Yes,
Mhm.
you need to save and you need to spend wisely and also invest. And also, there is such a good thing as good debt. So we're going to tell you so much on our future e-course. And I wanted
Oh,
to say
yes.
in
Oh, yes.
closing, thank you, just higher power, for this opportunity. This is nothing short of a miracle that we have this book right here in our hands. And shout out to Sierra Range Jones of Live a Limitless Publishing for expediting this best-selling book that's going to empower everyone that gets their hands
Absolutely,
on it.
yes.
Listen, if
Mhm.
you are poor, it's because you are passing over opportunities repeatedly. We're here to wake you up. And now, let me tell you what, you've seen nothing yet. We finally have the book in our hands. We'll get one to you because it's that fresh off of
Right.
the presses here. And we'll have our master class. We're going to do our e-courses. We're going to empower you. We want to create future multimillionaires. There's a future multimillionaire watching this right now. There's a woman right now that I can feel and hear the chains of poverty being broken. I feel these emotional binds being just like busted out like a cocoon. You're breaking out of that old archaic version of yourself into the wealthy and healthy and extremely abundant version of yourself. And I just want to say, Alka, this has been such a joy co-authoring this book with you and
Oh, thank
everybody.
you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to say it together: empower your wealth, energize your health. Okay, we're
Yes.
going to put that on a shirt. It's going to be with bookmarks and everything in our tote bags. And I'm so excited. Much, much more to come. So, Alka and everyone watching, thank you for tuning into our podcast. I'm now going to announce the winner, to give our best-selling book to someone who's actually in real estate, and she is a real estate guru. She is in Tampa Bay, Florida. This is going to go to Helen Spanos. Helen,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Yes.
You're going to love it. We're going to get you a book out to you. So use it. I know everyone at your real estate office will love it. And you could even take it to Greece with you when you go on vacation with your family. So we'll take us to Greece with you in your
Yes.
in your purse. So thank you, Alka, so much. And I cannot wait
Oh,
to see you
Jennifer,
next
thank
week.
you so much.
Yes.
Absolutely. So looking forward to seeing you next week. And always, I'm so grateful to be on this project with you. This book is it's going to be amazing when we
Yes.
do the online courses together. So I'm just so grateful to you. Thank you.
Absolutely. And reach out to us, everyone, if you have questions, because this is not the end. This is just the beginning. This is, like Alka said, it's going to be an entire course. And listen, bestseller list, here we come. We're so proud of you. Thank you, Alka. Cheers to us.
Thank you,
And the
Jennifer.
best is yet to come.